On this edition of City Focus, the mayor begins a Mask Up campaign. 6 new officers are sworn in at the Valdosta Police Department. The inspections department sees a record number of permits. See the winners of the People's Choice Photo Contest and learn about job opportunities right here in our backyard. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. On June 15th, the Valdosta Fire Department honored National Pet Fire Safety Day by educating citizens on how to protect their pets in case of a fire.
So July 15th is National Pet Fire Safety Day, and we just want to give some tips on how to make sure that your pets stay safe and they don't contribute to the cause of fires.
Chief Boutwell wants to remind everyone of the small dangers around your home that could cause big problems.
And one of the things we'd like to remind people is they're very curious, so be careful with candles and open flames. And if you're in an area with an active pet, then you may want to consider flameless candles. You also want to consider, if you have a large pet like Macy that can jump up and touch stove or oven knobs, that you may want to remove those knobs when they're not using the stove, because they could inadvertently turn your stove on. We also want to remind people that when you leave, if you have a pet inside your house and it's kenneled, that you want to leave them very close to an entrance so that when firefighters arrive, they'll find your pet very quickly.
VFD also has equipment that can help your pet if they are involved in a fire.
We can deliver oxygen to pets when we do find them in a fire and they've been affected by smoke inhalation. And so we've been very successful in quickly resuscitating pets that have suffered from smoke inhalation by using those masks.
For more information, contact the Valdosta Fire Department. Despite certain segments of the economy not looking good, building in Valdosta continues to see growth. The inspections department is seeing a record of building permits in 2020.
We've had a record year for permits go. We've had over 8,000 permits, which tells you, one, that people are doing the right thing, getting permits that are needed. But during this pandemic that's been going on, we've had a lot of remodeling going on, roofing going on, additions and stuff like that.
Educating citizens on who needs a permit has helped increase those numbers.
Permits are required by law. The state adopts these regulations, codes. So it's across the United States, but each and every state adopts their certain codes they got. Mechanical, plumbing, electrical, general contractor, residential contractor, light commercial, stuff like that are required license. So, and to get those licenses comes with codes. Codes are things that are required permitting so people can get inspections done and make sure that licensed contractors are doing what they need to be doing according to code.
The permitting process helps keep everyone safe and gives the homeowner peace of mind that work is done properly.
Our department is the health, welfare, and safety of the public, and that's what we're here for. So there's a lot of issues. Sometimes you get unlicensed contractors to go out there and do jobs that don't know what they're doing. For instance, electrical. Somebody does something, wires something wrong, you have a chance of burning up a house or somebody getting electrocuted. And so we follow behind to make sure that they're following the standards that are set in the codes.
For more information, contact the inspections department at 229-259-3506.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
6 new members of the Valdosta Police Department were sworn in after recently finishing the police academy. And Amalia says this is just the first step in reaching her goal to be a detective.
Well, my dream has always been to be a detective, so it's been since I was probably early high school. But my husband joined the military, so I kind of just went around him. But since he got out, I finally was able to pursue my dream. So I joined Valdosta Police Department.
There are several reasons that this group decided to begin their careers at the Valdosta Police Department.
Highly accredited. They do a lot of things for the community, like Shop with the Cop, and that's just something that touched dearly to my heart, so I chose them.
You know, I've heard many great things about Valdosta Police Department. It's where I'm from, so, you know, it's a place I'd love to start and serve my community here.
COVID-19 made the police academy more challenging for this group, but it also brought them closer together.
You know, we've had to go on some weekends, long hours, you know, 10 to 12-hour days. It was pretty extensive. It was really long, but it was a great time.
We just had each other our shoulders, like especially, you know, the girls here, we had our shoulders to cry on. We motivate each other. The guys, we studied together on the way up there, on the way back. We had very late nights, but we all motivate each other. So this is a great group to be part with.
The road to VPD was different for each new officer, but all just wants to serve the community to the best of their ability.
You know, I'm from around the area. You know, like I said, I lived here my whole life, and, you know, it's a way I want to give back to the community and serve the people.
We got stationed here in Georgia at Moody Air Force Base, and then we just found it very homey here. And I just love the community. Everyone's so close, and we just chose to stay here and home. In South Carolina is only 5 hours away.
The City of Valdosta welcomes all 6 to the department and wishes them the best in their careers. 6 Valdosta High School students working for the City of Valdosta through the Great Promise Partnership were honored at a ceremony on June 19. Andre Rainey says he learned a lot by working at the city.
I learned a lot. I learned time management. I learned networking skills. I had to communicate a lot. I had to be able to put my leadership skills to the test and be able to apply that.
He credits 2 city employees for teaching him the most.
What I learned from was Miss Ree and Miss Sharon. I hung out with them a lot. I had to work with them. They took me under their wing, and I learned a lot from them.
He will take this experience off to college, where he plans to major in criminal justice.
My plans next year, I'll be attending the illustrious Savannah State University and majoring in criminal justice and probably being able to be a detective or work in CIS.
For more information on the Great Promise Partnership, contact Neighborhood Development. Makers Market was the first community event held by the city since the COVID-19 pandemic. Vendors and citizens alike were ready to be out and about and find out what local makers have to sell.
It's good. We were wondering, you know, how it would turn out, but I think everybody's ready to get out of the house and mingle a little bit.
This is the first time at Makers Market for Sweet Polly's Cake and Cookie Company. They were excited to meet people face to face outside of their store.
We are a local business here in Valdosta, but I really love getting out into the community with the markets and making a personal connection with our customers. Just getting the exposure, meeting more people, connecting with other vendors.
Adults, and especially the kids, enjoyed buying and eating the cookies as they visited all the other vendors.
That's what we're here for, to make all life's events a little bit sweeter, so it's fun to see people picking up our product and enjoying that. Made cakes my entire life. My mom made my first birthday cake, so we've been baking since then. Do all sorts of specialty cakes, cookies for all events, wedding cakes. We have a wedding this evening actually, so just come see us.
For more information on Makers Market, contact Valdosta Main Street. The Public Art Advisory Committee sent out a call to artists in order to find someone to complete a second large mural in downtown Valdosta.
The Valdosta Public Art Advisory Committee is doing a second large-scale mural in downtown Valdosta on the wall behind me, located in Benny's Alley between Good Coffee and the Firm. So we sent out a call to artists from the PAC through Valdosta Main Street asking for renderings and proposals to complete the large-scale mural project.
The new mural will be a modern take on an important person in Valdosta's past.
So the idea behind the mural is to make it a Doc Holliday theme. This is the actual location where Doc Holliday practiced dentistry. The spin is supposed to be something modern, something interpretive, something inclusive, and something progressive to go with the rest of the art in our downtown district.
So how does an artist submit a proposal?
If you're interested in doing the mural or submitting a proposal for it, there's two ways to do that. You can do that in person by dropping it off at the Valdosta Main Street office, located at 300 North Lee Street inside the City Hall Annex, or you can do it through email by emailing myself, rthrasher@valdostacity.com. So you're going to need to submit that by August the 17th, and make sure you include a way to get a hold of you in that submission, and also your compensation requirements. The mural completion date is going to tie in with Georgia Cities Week, which is going to begin October 4th, 2020.
For more information, contact Valdosta Main Street. On Monday, June 15th, the Georgia Department of Transportation will begin adding Project Stakes to right-of-way areas on Jerry Jones Drive and Eagle Road.
The staking doesn't mean construction is going to start soon. We had originally, we contacted DOT because we've been negotiating with property owners on purchasing their easements for the road. And a lot of property owners that we were talking with were wondering, well, where is this easement? Can you show me? Type of thing. So we've contacted DOT and we've asked them to come down and stake out where the easements are.
The stakes will give property owners a visual for right-of-way negotiations.
It's going to convert a two-lane rural section, the ditches that are out there on either side, make it a rural section, to a three-lane urban section. It's going to have sidewalk on either side. The project starts at Baytree Road and it winds around and it ends at North Oak Street. And you probably won't see construction until sometime after January of 2022.
The project is not expected to begin until 2022, but city employees are excited for it to start.
I'm excited about the project. It will be a nice project. Some of the things that some people may question are the right-of-way and the permanent easements will be acquired only, again, where necessary.
For more information, contact GIS Real Properties Coordinator William Sims at 229-259-3542.
Hello, I'm Scott James Matheson, Mayor of Valdosta. Today I'm launching a Mask Up Valdosta campaign to help keep our community healthy. I'm asking you to join me and mask up. My mask protects you and your mask protects me. Together we can all stop the spread of COVID-19. We want to keep our economy open and ensure our healthcare system has the capacity to treat all patients who need medical care. Wearing a mask is one of the most simple and effective things we can do to keep the virus from spreading. Health experts recommend that people wear cloth-based coverings in public settings and when around people who don't live in their household, especially when social distancing measures are difficult to maintain. To practice social or physical distancing, stay at least 6 feet or about 2 arms lengths from other people. Do not gather in groups. Stay out of crowded places and avoid mass gatherings. We all have a responsibility to slow the spread of COVID-19 and keep our community safe. Let's all do our part and protect one another.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily, the one you see standing up here at meetings talking. I haven't seen any of you for a while now, and I'm sorry that the year was cut short, but I hope you had fun. For those of you who are coming back next year, I hope next year will be fun and that you enjoyed this year. For those of you who aren't returning like myself, I hope you had fun while it lasted. I will miss you all. Goodbye and good luck.
Good evening. I'm John Gale. I was mayor of Valdosta from 2012 to 2019, 2020 actually. And during that time, I was very proud to start a Valdosta Youth Council along with the City Council. We voted unanimously to start that. It's been a real rewarding experience for me and a lot of young people, 6th, 7th, 8th grades, and some 9th graders. And so last year, I was surprised and honored that the Youth Council started the John Gale Leadership Award. And I received the first award that year, which was a distinct honor. I was very surprised, as I said. I didn't even know they were doing that. But these kids have done a marvelous job in their different ventures and learning about city government, state government in some cases. And we have several really outstanding students. And this year, well, I'm very proud to present the John Gale Leadership Award to Caleb Perez. Caleb is an 8th grade student at Hayhira Middle School, and he'll be receiving this award.
And it's an honor when you get to honor your predecessor, and I'm going to honor John Gale for his vision right now. His vision for the Youth Council that came to fruition September 24th of 2015, when that Valdosta City Council passed a resolution to establish the first Valdosta Youth Council. It was a great thing. It is something that expresses leadership to these young people, shows them what the town's all about. So now in its 5th year, the Valdosta Youth Council has its largest class. There's 7th, 8th, and 9th graders from 11 different schools throughout Lowndes County and Valdosta to prepare them for everything, life of leadership as well. Here's some of the things, the activities that the Youth Council participated in, and I'll run them down real quick. The nomination of officers and then the swearing in of those officers by Judge Vernita Bender happened September 19th of 2019. The Municipal Government Day, where Mark Barber took them through all that it takes to run a city, that happened on October 24th, 2019. The Adopt a Street event happened on October 26th. Their fall electronics event with Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful was November 16th of 2019. Excuse me, the Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts Tour with Samantha Matthews. They took on that November 21st. They had the Christmas tree lighting event on December 6th, the Christmas parade float on December 7th. This is a busy bunch. The leadership training with Lynn Brown with John Maxwell Group happened in January of 2020. The Public Safety Day with Police Chief Leslie Manahan and Fire Chief Brian Boutwell happened on January 23rd. They took their legislative trip up to the state capitol, toured the Capitol and the Apex Museum. That was February 11th. And then this busy class had their municipal court presentation and the tour by Judge Vernita Bender in February. And then guess what happened? The world shut down. So this class saw a lot and learned a lot. And through that, even though it was cut short, they put in 100 hours of community service. So we'd like to congratulate the following Valdosta Youth Club members on a job well done. Congratulations to Jeffrey Dean Barnett, Valdosta Middle School. For Mariah Bennett at Valdosta Middle School. Pranajay Blankumsey from Valdosta High School. From Avery Childers at Lowndes Middle School. Congratulations to John Laurent Dean from Valwood. Congratulations to Jalen Denton at Valdosta Middle School. To Emily Dinkins at Lowndes High School. Congratulations to Brooke Felkel at Open Bible Christian School. To Capriel Griffin at J.L. Newbern Middle School. Congratulations to Thomas Griner at Valwood. Congratulations Henry Hamilton at St. John's Catholic School. Congratulations Unique Hazard at Open Bible. To Brizita Hernandez from Lowndes Middle School. Congratulations Jackson Hill at Valdosta Middle School. To Notori Hill at J.L. Newbern Middle School. Aaron Howard at Valdosta Middle. To Ada Miller at J.L. Newbern. To Raymond Moody at St. John's Catholic School. Congratulations Bryce Moore at J.L. Newbern. To Morgan Parnell at Open Bible Christian. To Caleb Perez at Hayhira Middle. To Kerrigan Phillips at Valdosta Early College Academy. To Aaron Robertson at Lowndes Middle School. To Tiffany Rutland at Lowndes Middle. Congratulations Elizabeth Scruggs at Valwood. To Tristan Stewart at Valdosta Middle School. To Eric Thomas. To Eric Thomas Jr. at Valdosta High School. Congratulations Malcolm Thomas at Valdosta Middle. To J.C. Thompson at Highland Christian. Patrick Wallace at St. John's Catholic School. To Davis Wardwell at Highland Christian. And finally, congratulations Zachary Watts Thomas at J.L. Newbern Middle School. Congratulations to all the graduates of 2019-2020 and the Valdosta Youth Council. Hello, I'm Scott James Matheson, Mayor of Valdosta. Today I'm launching a Mask Up Valdosta campaign to keep our community healthy. I'm asking you to join me and mask up. My mask protects you and your mask protects me. Together we can all stop the spread of COVID-19. We want to keep our economy open and ensure our healthcare system has the capacity to treat all patients who need medical care. Wearing a mask is one of the most simple and effective things we can do to keep the virus from spreading. We all have a responsibility to slow the spread of COVID-19 and keep our community safe. Let's all do our part and protect one another.
Hurricane season runs from June 1st to November 30th. Hurricanes can bring a host of dangerous weather, including winds, downpours, power outages, and flooding concerns. While water is a year-round focus for the city, homeowners can also prepare to protect their property from flooding. The time to prepare is now to keep stormwater flowing into the stormwater system or a natural waterway. Homeowners can protect their property by reporting clogged ditches to the Stormwater Division, secure outdoor items to prevent potential blockages, clear loose and clogged rain gutters and downspouts. For more information, contact the Stormwater Division at 229-259-3530. Wild Adventures will reopen its doors to the public on Monday, June 22nd, and they have a new addition to the park for everyone to meet.
We're very excited to announce that Wild Adventures will reopen to the public on Monday, June 22nd. We've been gone just like a lot of other businesses for the past couple months, and so we're super excited to welcome guests back not only to Wild Adventures but to Splash Island Water Park as well. Well, one of the big changes is right behind me. We have a brand new giraffe, a baby giraffe. He's about 1.5 years old. He'll turn 2 this October. His name is Bakari, and he joined us back in May, and it was one of the bright spots during the shutdown that we got to welcome this new giraffe, and we're excited that guests will get to meet him on Monday.
Bakari is adjusting well to the park and the zookeepers, and he will soon enjoy meeting visitors at the park.
It's exciting. I mean, every day is a new challenge, trying to deal with his personality, get him used to us. It's been a very big learning experience dealing with a younger guy. Bakari acts like this has been his home forever. He came in and he's no hesitation. He knew exactly what he wanted.
The park has also given pass holders a gift for the 2021 season.
Excited to be able to offer all of our season pass holders extensions for those who bought before April 28th. And it's something that we didn't really see any theme park doing throughout the country. We were able to take all those passes and extend them through December of 2021, so they get all of this year and next year as well. And those passes are on sale for everyone else right now too.
We hope everyone has fun at Wild Adventures.
20 pounds of grain a day, and Bakari gets...
The week of June 15th was Waste and Recycling Workers Week. We took the opportunity to talk with Public Works employees with the City of Valdosta about how they feel appreciated for their work.
It feels good to be a part of being able to give back to the community and give back to each and every one of us that work here. And because as we pick up the customers' garbage, we also pick up our fellow employees' garbage too. And so it's very important, especially what's going on now, and being able to get out there and do the work and move the garbage, because there's just so much going on, and being a part of it is make you feel good.
They also enjoy interacting with citizens while doing their jobs.
Their reaction to me is not seeing a woman on the garbage truck as much. So when they see me on the garbage truck and I get out there and I hang with the guys, they like to see that. And they motivate me when they, hype me up, so.
Bryce likes to see a task completed during the day.
My favorite part is once the section is complete, we just go on to the next section and complete that, and then everybody's happy.
We thank all of our public work employees for all the hard work they put in each and every day. Hurricane season has begun, and the American Red Cross of South Central Georgia is encouraging everyone to prepare for bad weather before it comes into our area.
Due to the pandemic, people may have to make adjustments to any previous plans that have been made. And so one thing that people are definitely encouraged to do is follow the county guidelines. And if an evacuation order is put into motion, just please be prepared to leave immediately, with the kit. And so make sure that you have a place to go to if you have to evacuate friends or family, that where everything, is in a safe environment.
It's important to have the proper supplies if you have to evacuate your home.
If you are going to be staying at home, you would need to have supplies enough for at least 2 weeks with items such as food, water, household cleaning, disinfectant supplies, soap, paper products, and personal hygiene items. Your regular evacuation kit, would have food and water, again, personal hygiene items, face masks, cloth coverings, any items that is required for a baby, pet food, cash or traveler's checks, and just make sure you have all of your important papers, documentation, as well as the medicine.
And of course, you can always aid the Red Cross by donating blood.
More than 20,000 blood drives were canceled nationwide, and over 2,000 in the state of Georgia. So that was a devastating situation to maneuver, especially as COVID cases increased, and creating that shortage. So humanitarian services, we made a plea to the community, and people just came and donated in droves and to help build the supply back up. But as things began to reopen, elective surgeries came back on the schedule, and other issues that required blood, we are at a critical need again.
For more information, visit redcross.org. Earlier in the show, we told you information about the mayor's Mask Up campaign. He is asking citizens to wear a mask in public where social distancing is not available. Wearing a mask helps protect you and your loved ones as we continue to fight COVID-19. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website at valdostacity.com. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta City Without Limits. Also like our Valdosta Youth Council page. Follow us on Twitter at City of Valdosta, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to watch City Focus on demand. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on City Focus.